what's up you guys, this is Rob from the Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we're going to be revisiting Mag. Now, I'm going to be 150% honest with you. I actually just recorded this episode a little bit earlier, but I didn't necessarily feel like I did her the justice that she deserved. And it's very, very strange, because this is going to be the discussion that we have today. It's mainly because of the fact that I just am not the biggest fan of Mag. And there's nothing wrong with her. I literally went through her kit and I kind of looked at everything and I was like, no, that all works really, really well together. I feel like that's all very, very well and good. However, just in my heart of hearts, I have just not been super into her. And I can't even pinpoint the reason why, and that's the biggest thing that bugs me. Now, that is the usual energy color that I actually use for her, but today, since this is Valentine's Day, we are actually going to be putting this color on. And it's really, really sad, because I thought about this at the end of the end of the episode that I recorded that you will never see, is I was like, I'm covering Valentine's Day, yet I'm talking about the frame that I don't love? I'm like, oh, that's kind of depressing. Actually, earlier, before I started the whole recording thing too, and this goes into the full extent of my Mag avoidance, alright? I literally powdered my face, was about to walk out of the bathroom, and I was literally telling myself, why don't you cover Mesa instead? You like Mesa. Mesa's fun. Mesa's like the perfect Warframe. Just cover her instead. She'll be a lot more fun for you to do. And I was like, why am I trying so hard to get out of talking about Mag? Like, what is so wrong with Mag that you can't just cover Mag? And I think it's mainly because of the fact that she's just on the list of the frames that I don't like. I think she's mechanically impressive. I think that her abilities have really, really good synergy together. I think that the recent, changes that they've done to her have really increased her usability. Because let's face it, before you used her in the Void on extended runs and you used her against the Corpus and all you did was spam one ability over and over. Like, it really wasn't that enthralling to play Mag. So even before, I was like not that interested in playing her. But now, all of the changes are in, and I think that they're all fantastic and good, like the way that Crush and Pull synergize with Magnetize, and this is one of my favorite things to do! I love pulling everybody into my love zone! This is my pretty pink love zone. How do you like it? Is it nice and warm for you? Is it nice and are you attracted? Right there! See? That's one of the things that I absolutely love, is kind of like Mag has these really cool synergies with her. Can I pull? Oh, I guess I can't pull those balloons. But, you can draw everybody into your magnetization zone, and I love it because you're literally... Okay, this is not true. This is not true. I literally said this on the last mission. I'm like, you're literally invincible in it. And then, for one reason or another, there were some enemies that were able to hit me from outside of it, and I was like, wait a second, why is this not working? So, for the most part, you're invincible within the bubble zone. And I'm super, super fond of it. It's just like, I love being able to just come here. Oh, that was my kitty. Oh, come on, bring friends. No, my cat, my kitty is preventing me from drawing them into my love zone. But no, I mean, if you look at it, literally her kit is just, it's well thought out, or at least I feel like it's well thought out. She's able to create these areas of magnetization, right? Which deal damage over time to enemies that enter it, so that's one instance of damage. No. There you go, thank you. You're not gonna escape my love zone. Are you there? No, and then he's dead. So I just kind of felt like for some reason or another, I was just not getting into the use of her. And I could not comprehend why. I mean, as we saw, and the last time that you saw her on my channel was actually, this is one of the reasons why. Come here, I need energy to do this. Oh, now you want to give me energy, thank you. Where's this Kuva? Where's this Kuva group? Where are you? Are you this way somewhere? No? Hold on. All those Kubro are gonna be very angry at me in a moment. Where is this Kuva? Oh my god, it's gonna be triggering somewhere, isn't it? And I'm gonna be fucked. Am I going the wrong way? I'm probably going the wrong way. God, this is amateur hour. Okay. I can hear things. I can hear you. Are you here? I would if I knew where it was. I found it. Yay. Yay for me. I'm so good. But yeah, so I just feel like, and I mean, if you look at that, she literally gets to manipulate and do, some battlefield zoning, which I think is absolutely amazing, but she can also kind of put out a lot of damage at the same time. So she has this kind of presence on the battlefield where she can not only create invincibility zones for her allies, but she can also, like, deal lots of damage. Oh wait, that's not her. You guys know I'm terrible at switching. Where are you coming from? You coming from here? Yes. See, look at this. Look at this. You can farm Kuva all by yourself. You don't need help from nobody. That's the kind of theme of today. It's kind of like Mag, the Warframe that I don't love. You can love it all by yourself. You can do things by yourself. Don't worry. Don't worry. But no, so she has the amazing damage output of, I want to say she has some pretty top tier damage output. The only thing is that you have to work for it. And I don't know if that's, I don't necessarily want to think that that's the reason why I'm not super into her, is because you have to work for her damage and you kind of have to be a little bit patient with, you know, her skill set. Because clearly, you know, you're duck squatting, damn it, don't make me look bad. Is that you... Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate it. Hold on, now I gotta focus. That's the only thing about the one-man show. Oh, well there you go. I don't even have to worry about those dingbats anymore. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's kind of like she's got CC, but maybe it's just because she doesn't have the kind of CC that I specifically like. And it kind of makes me wonder, because I actually went through the list of Warframes, and I started looking at the ones that I'm like, I'm just not excited to play you. Not that there's anything wrong with them. Some of them have even got reworks recently. But as you guys know, like as I've stated recently, Avara is definitely not my favorite. Is definitely not my favorite stealth frame. So, and not that I hate playing her. I'm just not super excited to play her. At the same time, Mag is on that list. She feels very much like a caster, and maybe that's it, because I don't, even in all of the previous, you know, video games that I'd played, I've never really... Listen, there's an arrow that points down. There you go. There. Now you're dead. But yeah, she's on there. Vauban is on there. I'm not really all too fond of playing Vauban. I'm not all too fond of playing Nyx. I'm not all too fond of playing, of all those characters. And the thing is, if you listen to those characters, pretty much, I mean, I would arguably say that all of those characters have well fleshed out kits. They're not kits that are bad at all, and there's nothing wrong with the Warframes. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, this is how these Warframes should be, and this is... I think that they definitely all fit a very specific playstyles, and I think that they're really fun for some people. But me specifically, I'm just not super into them, and I even just forgot there a second ago. Not only can she strip armor and do all that kind of hullabaloo to it, but she can also replenish her own. She can also replenish her own shields. So it's kind of like I think about it, and I'm just like, she's a well done frame. It's just a well done frame that you don't necessarily like. So my question for you guys is, what are the frames that you think they're good frames? They're just not frames that you specifically like. Oh, energy. Oh wait, energy. There you go. There you go. All the buttons in the world. I don't know how controller players do it, because legitimately I'm like, I don't know what buttons are. I don't know what this button does. But yeah. So at the get sucked into my love zone. Yes. Do you love that? Oh, I should have just yanked him. Should have just yanked him in and pulled him into my little hot pink love zone. I feel like it's very appropriate for Valentine's Day, okay? Okay? Listen. Right there. Right there. Okay, let's see. Let's pump some damage in there. See what happens. Oh, then my cat kills them. Alright, cool. Well, if it's not one hot pink zone, if it's not one hot pink zone, let's call it that. Let's call it the hot pink love zone. Then it's my It's my voracious pussy that goes after them. No, but regardless, it's kind of like I really thought about this, and I was like, well, like Nyx is great, Vauban is great, Avara is like insanely fantastic. She's super like she almost kind of fits into the same, and I'm wondering if that's what it is, that both Avara and Meg kind of fit into the same realm. It's kind of like they're these kind of what I like to think of as like end game camp frames. Like you can literally camp down. You can literally camp down with these guys and do amazing amounts of damage. And you know, let's see, Exterminate. I think we have time for an Exterminate. Let's tack this on. Of course, like I said, like Mag isn't necessarily the greatest for Exterminates because she's not as fast as some of the other frames, and maybe that's what it is that's kind of turning me off, is that, you know, like both her and Avara are a little bit slower, but man, like her and that's what gets me, is because I sit there and I'm like, but man, her damage though is so insanely good. So I don't know if it's just a me thing. I don't know, let me know. Do you guys love her? Do you guys, I won't say love her as much as I do, because I don't necessarily love her per se, but I appreciate her. I appreciate her greatly. And I think that she's an amazing frame. I just don't know if she's an amazing frame that is necessarily for me. One of the other things that I'm not super fond about her is, like, it's hard sometimes to find targets for Magnetize because of the way that Magnetize is kind of set up. It's like, alright, so it sucks things in, you know, it deals damage to everything inside of it, except, of course, for fucking sapping Osprey mines. Pieces of shit. And then it explodes to clear out that area. So regardless of what's happening, you're basically continuously clearing out areas. And the only thing that you really have, and I mean, I guess that's exactly where Crush fits into her kit. It's kind of like you can use Crush in those situations to do a quick clear on lower. Let's do a little bit of this, and let's do a little bit of Crush. And I think that did a decent job. Listen, luscious lady, you're gonna have to tone it down for a minute. Oh my god, am I the only one that's going? Oh, where even is it? Where even is it? Let's restore those shields. Where's the lockdown? Oh, there's a Bursa in every... Oh. I'm like, what is happening down here? Like, all hell is breaking loose. What's happening? Oh, we've got a Limbo. Acting all invincible and shit. I see you. See you with your nasty thing on your neck. Alright. Let's find a little zone to create a safe... Oh, there you go. Oh, there must be a little bit of lag going on over here. But yeah. As you can see, she can create little safe areas for her to be just okay with. Oh my god, did you just pick up your thing? You jerkbag? Yeah, take that. Take that. But as you can see, that pretty much cleared out everything that was in the area, and I didn't really even have to try for it. Plus, it has really cool synergies with the Pox. Like that's just, yeah. Get into my love zone. Get in here. Yeah. Where's this next one? All right, good job, team. Good job, team. Ooh. Listen, can you get into my zone? Auto zone. Oh, no, come here. Can I? No, apparently I can't cast it on them, which makes me very, very sad. But I can cast it on you guys. I think it's flamethrowers. I think it's really just flamethrowers that are the only things that really can hurt your button here, which make me very sad because that should not be the case. But then again, I guess you can't magnetize flames, so that's totally canon. Boo! Boo! We should be able to magnetize flames. We're Warframes. But yeah, see, it's things like that, being able to create safe zones and being able to pull enemies in, to doing all that, being able to even kind of like hold and suspend enemies in air. That's always fun too. So I don't know. I just don't know what it is that makes it so that I can't connect with Mag. And maybe that's because she was like one of the starter frames and Loki was one of the starter frames when I was, you know, of course, when I was playing Warframe. So it's kind of like, it was one of those like, pick which team you're on. Like, I will never love Charmander. I don't give a shit. I never pick Charmander. Boo Charmander. boo Charmander, boo Squirtle. Y'all know what team I'm on, right? Y'all know what team I'm on? I'm on Team Bulbasaur. That's right, the unloved one, the one that nobody gave a shit about. I picked Bulbasaur every time because I wanted Razor Leaf. I wanted Razor Leaf and Vine Whip. Those were like badass abilities. You fucking whip people? Who cares? Who cares if you could spit flames from your mouth? That's been done. That's been done. No, wrong one. Wrong one. It's this other one. You go to this other one. But yeah, and maybe it's just kind of like that loyalty. You're like, oh, were you an Excalibur? Were you an Excalibur starter? Were you a Volt starter? Because I feel like there's also a lot of like loyalty with Volt. Like a lot of people really, really, really liked Volt too. And I'm like, maybe it's just kind of like the starter frame mentality where it's kind of like you kind of stick to your starters and you don't see the rest, or you know, maybe your team just kills everything before you ever get a chance to do it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. Not worried. Look at this. I can rush too. I can rush too. Oh, no, he's mine. He's mine. Let me kill him, you jerk. And then you could do really immature things like that, where you can just yank enemies away from your allies so so that you can get the kills on them instead. You know, all one of them. But no, so I mean, she's perfect for camping. She's really, really good at, you know, all of the, I like to think like the end game camping scenarios. She's good at like making areas of invincibility. She's got a lot of good CC. She can deal out a shit ton of damage if you let her, instead of, you know, just massacring. But then again, that's kind of the story. That's kind of how the story goes. You know, in missions like this, which are exterminates, frames like Ember, frames like Ash are going to excel. You know what I mean? All of those quick damage frames, the Cyanoid Simular Mirages, they're going to do extremely well, especially when you just don't even care. Look at that, my Haruto. I need to use a Haruto at some point. I like have it equipped, but I haven't yet to touch it. Are we going to wait for this guy? We're just going to have an elevator moment while we sit here and or no? Listen, I'm not touching the button. So we can see who in our team is an asshole. Or maybe it's that person. Maybe it's that person who's the asshole. Maybe it's the person who can't find it. Maybe he is the asshole. I'm literally just watching him on my screen. Like, okay. I agree with you, team. I agree with you, team. We're waiting a little too long for him. And I gotta end this episode right here because legitimately, that's the only thing that I can really put into my brain is Mag is a fantastic frame. I think she's got a good amount of CC. She can do a lot, and she scales really, really well into endgame. The only thing is, I'm not necessarily in love with her. So let me know, are there any frames that you think are fantastic functioning frames? Like, don't be dissing on no frames, because that's the whole point of this. It's not a frame that needs a change. It's a frame that you personally think works well. You just can't get into yourself, because that's exactly kind of like how I feel about Mag, is that I don't necessarily, oh mate, maybe they're looking for Kuva. We gotta get the Kuva. Kuva? No? I guess no Kuva. We've got 10 seconds, so that's the end of that. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. No, we did get the Kuva. Okay, I'm not crazy. We did get the Kuva. Anyway, yeah. So just let me know who you guys don't love, you know, in the comments below. But you think is still a really, like, look at that, 63 damage, 63 damage. I was a Mag. I was falling behind that whole time, and Mag was putting that out. Somebody gotta give her love. Give this girl some love, because I can't give her no love. Except for my hot pink love zone. Anyway, as always, you guys take care of yourselves. And as always, oh my god, I fucked up that ending so bad. I'm just tempted to cut it out, but you know what? I don't love Mag, it's fine. So, as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch yo body. Especially today, because it is Valentine's Day. So you guys take care, and I will see you guys soon. Most likely with a frame that I do love. Alright, talk to you later. Bye-bye.